Michael White, and a finalist in last season's Scottish Open, Joe O'Connor.
Michael White, who has his family here watching him today, his grandparents, his brother, his mum, all cheering him on, and a legion of other fans playing on his home patch. Can he deliver a place in round 4? Standing in his way, the very talented, the very capable Joe O'Connor, Scottish Open runner-up last season to Gary Wilson. And it looks like a pretty tight lag. Very tight.
We'll have to do it again.
We'll have a rerun.
There's a dead heat, the lag. A lot of the time I think you win the lag and you put your opponent in just because you wouldn't want to make a poor break-off, and that could be your only shot.
Michael White has won the lag.
I suppose there's always a chance you break off and you get your opponent in all sorts of trouble, but anyway, let's see how this break-off goes.
Champion of this event 8 years ago. Currently sitting in 53rd in the provisional end of season list, Michael White. So as he pointed out to Rachel and the team, any points he can get here like gold dust, just to take a bit of the heat off his position in the ranks. Of course, he fell off the tour a couple of seasons ago, got back on by returning to the Crucible, and a welcome addition for sure. He's such a talented player, he's great to watch. He loves this environment, of course, because he plays fast naturally.
Yeah, I mean, he's one of these players, when he dropped off the tour, everyone said he was too good to drop off the tour. I mean, a bit like a sort of leading football club, they say, too good to be relegated out of the Premier League. These things do happen if you don't pick up enough points. You know, it's as simple as that, and that was the predicament he found himself in. But I think the fact that he got to the Crucible to get back on almost proved the point that he was too good. Anyway, Joe O'Connor we know is very good. He got the final in the event that's next week, as you've said, the Scottish.
Wow.
And played a fantastic match against Neil Robertson, as I recall. It was such a brilliant performance. Maybe the shootout would be up his street. You know, he's a very shrewd operator, good ball player, lots of credentials. Joe O'Connor.
Beat Andy Lee in the first round, then that thriller with Wakelin. Very nearly pinch victory from under his nose, just one pot really on the rest away from doing it.
Yeah, there's an art form in just playing the little shot that he did there. It was a trial pot, but not leaving anything. Unfortunately, the red might just squeeze past the brown into the yellow pocket here. It's worth a go, but as you can see, I'm never going to go in. But in this instance, he's done exactly the same as Joe O'Connor. He's not left anything easy. Everyone just jockeying for an early position here in these frames. It was not close. I think sometimes, I've said it before, these slow burning frames are actually the ones that end up the most interesting. Only a point on the board, but means that the one chance could be the most significant. Sometimes doesn't come after 3 or 4 or 5 minutes, but the safety's got to be immaculate in the build up to that. And that looks a very fine safety shot indeed. Joe O'Connor has to tap the table in appreciation of that one. What does he do here? Can't get to the left edge because the brown is covering that side. The right edge is going to be a very fine contact, but missing altogether, of course, is a terrible outcome because it's ball in hand. What has he done? Kind of played a bit of a nothing shot, really. Left her red to middle, so Michael White has earned that with a terrific safety shot last go.
In contrast to White, it's not been a happy hunting ground for O'Connor, the shootout. In fact, prior to this year, he hadn't won a match. Every time he turned up, 5 previous occasions, he'd walked away as the loser. So he's already broken new ground, but of course, having got to finals day,
6.
he's ambitious for more, but now he's got to wait his turn. And as White pointed out ahead of this match just now, it's been a relatively straightforward passage for him. Victories over Mohamed Ibrahim of Egypt and then Peng Yusong, who was unlucky, forgetting to declare his colour, which gave Michael White ball in hand.
14.
It's all part of the shootout experience.
Yeah, it was a bit unfortunate. I mentioned it at the time. It was a foul, correctly applied, but it's just a shame, really. I don't like to see anyone coming unstuck in those sort of circumstances. But that is what happened. He didn't know that he didn't declare his colour. Anyway, I'm sure he'll do it the next time.
10 seconds shot clock now in operation.
20.
I mean, he's always been a good player in amongst them. He gets nervous. I mean, I've always thought that, but he admitted it yesterday after that win against Peng Yusong. He gets very nervous out there. He's a bit of a bundle of nerves. That's the kind of way he's always been. Otherwise, a very fine player.
28.
White won this event before
29.
it had ranking status, but almost immediately he then claimed the Indian Open and then the Paul Hunter Classic, so a couple of ranking titles on the CV. He's had some difficult times away from the table, but in getting to the Crucible,
35.
of course, he automatically confirmed his return to the tour. His second year back, and as mentioned, he needs some points just to
36.
improve his position a little with his professional status in mind at the end of this season, but going nicely here.
Yes, and you know, there are still 4 players who've
43.
won this before, Michael White being one. If he could win it again, I think that would be some feat to win this twice. The likes of Tepchar, Ryan Day, and of course Dominic and the others. Of course, if Dominic won it again, we'd never hear the last of it, would we? But he's in there with a chance.
Oh, but wait, the black eludes him. Bit of adrenaline in that shot. 43 points, very handy lead, not decisive. Still time for O'Connor if he can get in. Needs a good pot to start with. Oh, he's a long way off.
Not there. Not there, just when he needed to pull out a good sort of straightish cueing shot. And he may have another bite of the cherry, but I don't think there'll be that many more coming. Wasn't easy. Now, this ready's on. Now, if it's dead straight, has he got the cue powder? Deep screw straight back. This looks dead straight to me. Pretty good, actually. I mean, I don't think he's known for it. The cue went up in the air after he hit it, which doesn't matter. I don't think he's got an abundance of cue power, but yeah, he showed enough there. Oh, what a good shot that is. He could have done with slightly better than this red to the middle. It's an acute angle.
5.
It was an acute angle, hitting the near jaw. I mean, he was just putting himself in the mix there slightly with those couple of shots.
Looking ominous now for the Leicester man. Michael White with a healthy lead at the table with the power to add plenty more. Yeah, he knows it.
7.
And it's looking like a third pretty comfortable victory for the former champ.
Yeah, he's played this frame in nice style. Not the century of Karen Wilson, of course, which was quite special, but a couple of visits, he's put this match away and gone in the distance away from
50.
Joe O'Connor, who had that one big chance that read to middle, which was a fairly narrow angle. Aside from that, the best player over the 10 minutes has certainly won. Too much in it now. This is
21.
definitely Michael White you're seeing come back tonight for the big show.
22.
And he's going to accommodate the crowd with a pot on the yellow.
$24.
Well, he'd love to keep doing what he's doing, making it easy for himself.
$25.
Shootout's all about drama, thrilling action, nail-biting finishes, but from the players' perspective, they'd much rather win like this, with something to spare.
30. 31.
This could bring the house down. Three times in a row, Michael White makes it look easy at the shootout. And that's 3 rounds down, 4 to go for an unprecedented second shootout title. He's going to take some stopping. He knows how to win this event, and he's through safely to round 4.